B Marsh Boxing, what's happening? We're back at it with another boxing video. So, according to Mike Coppinger and Michael Benson from the United Kingdom's Twitter, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford negotiations are still ongoing. Yeah, I mean, and it's claimed that there's a remote possibility, but it could happen next. So that's basically the news coming from Mike Coppinger, who's an inside source in this boxing game. The man, Mike Coppinger, said, this is his tweet right here. Um, Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford talks are reportedly still ongoing in the background at present. It's claimed there remains a remote possibility it could happen next. But Spence versus Keith Thurman remains far more likely as things stand, according to Mike Coppinger. So, Errol Spence, in this situation, he's definitely the A side, but not the A side because he sells tickets or is a household name or is a kind of guy who sells out arenas or anything of that sort of nature. Because Bud Crawford sold out arenas too. Guess where? In his home city, home state over there in Omaha, Nebraska. Vice versa for the man Errol Spence. He ain't never sold out anywhere else, and he ain't never even sell out nowhere in Dallas. Maybe in that little Ford Arena, I guess that they call over there next to the Dallas Cowboy Stadium. But at the end of the day, none of these guys are moving the Richter scale or moving the needle as far as being household names and guys who can sell out arenas all over the country. Tank Davis has proven he can do that, whether it's in Atlanta, Baltimore, New York City, I mentioned Atlanta, or Los Angeles. Okay? Errol Spence, though, I've given him the A side, but more of on a 55-45 kind of scale, maybe 60-40, maybe, And that's only because he has 3 of the 4 straps, But Crawford wants undisputed. Looks like he wants it more than the man Errol Spence, because Errol Spence is in position to go for undisputed. Sounded from the man Bud Crawford like the negotiations went bad because they wasn't fully disclosing his guarantee. And I think even the man Bud Crawford even forego a guaranteed purse, but he still wasn't sure about what he was gonna get, and looks like they was really trying to lowball the man. So with that being said, man, Errol Spence is in position to make this fight happen. But according to him, the way he'd rather go, he'd rather fight Keith Thurman, a man he said he'll never give an opportunity to, because Keith Thurman ducked the shit out of him when he had a couple straps. Best believe Keith Thurman ducked Terence Crawford too. Don't get it twisted. He ducked Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, but being that Errol Spence and Thurman on the same promotional side, they're on the same promotional stable on the PBC. They're supposed to be fighting next at 154 pounds. And I believe the WBA strap, only the WBA strap out of the 3 straps a man, um, Errol Spence holds will be at stake. Now, ain't that some bullshit? Now, look, if I'm still mad till this day in 2023 about that Sugar Ray Leonard and Donnie Lalonde fight that happened in like '88, where the man Ray Leonard drained the man Lalonde from 175 to 168, but yet there was still a 175-pound title and a 168-pound title at stake. Then you best believe I'm gonna go in on this guy Errol Spence for doing that nut ass shit. Why would he even consider that? And why would any belts? Why would you? Why would you do that when there's undisputed right there, and ain't nobody ever even been undisputed with all 4 straps at welterweight ever in life? He could be the first if he can beat Terence Crawford. So that's what I don't understand with the man Errol Spence. Terence Crawford, if he's supposed to be easy work, look, man, Errol Spence told you, and I guess his fans be forgetting. Well, he said it too, and y'all heard it, man. But you guys pick and choose what you want to hear and what you want to grasp to say so and so's ducking. He told y'all, man, why would I fight you when I could go the easy route? You dumb nut huggers, man, don't even understand English when you don't want to. The man told y'all, man, he ain't trying to fight the man Terence Crawford. At least the other guy wasn't throwing no smoke screens or What's his name? Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman basically said, "Man, I have no interest in fighting him. He just the fight doesn't interest me. Just say you ducking the man. Just like, but that's more a blatant um, as far as putting it in perspective compared to the man Errol Spence. But Errol Spence is clear as day. Why would I fight you when I could go the easy route? That's what he told him. Told Errol Spence. Yeah, I mean, I believe the thumbnail that I have right now for this video is that same day they met backstage, and Terrence Crawford was all up in Errol Spence's grill, and Errol Spence don't even want to look him in the eye. Yeah, I mean. I'm trying to tell you about Errol Spence, man. He ain't grow up in this fighting shit like Bud Crawford, man. Bud Crawford is from the streets. He ain't ducking no smoke. I mean, he been a fighter. He been fighting. I mean, Errol Spence started in this boxing game late. That's why he has a little jittery feel when it comes to the man Terrence Crawford, because otherwise he would have been had undisputed. Hey guys, wasn't Errol Spence the same one who told Bud Crawford get a belt and I'll fight you? That fella's got a belt in 2017, man. Goes to show the man Errol Spence really and truly been ducking this man Bud Crawford for like 6 years. Y'all niggas gonna be mad, but that's the truth. I mean, so me personally, I'm just giving y'all this news what Mike Coppinger and the man Mike Benson from the UK putting up out there, right? But do I have any hope that this fight gonna happen next? Hell no. I mean, the man Errol Spence, man, he's trying to fight the man uh, 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 Keith Thurman, who is easy work really at this stage right now. I mean, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gives Errol a good fight, but he's not the same guy he used to be, man. Y'all new fellows who started watching boxing the other day, watching boxing 5 minutes ago. One thing about y'all fellas, y'all wasn't there when the man Keith Thurman had no straps and was calling out Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather back in like 2013. I mean 2012 when he was fighting guys like Jan Zabek and them these type of guys. You know what I mean? When he was calling these guys out back when he was on HBO before the split happened, before all these guys went to Showtime. Y'all wasn't there. Y'all newbies just learning boxing just the other day. Keith Thurman was a fighter who a lot of fighters wasn't trying to get into the ring with, but he got a little complacent when he got himself a little strap and the KO's deceased. And really and truly, he's been on a decline for years. He ain't even look good against the man Mario Barrios. That's why the man Errol Spence want to fight this guy. You should have seen the man Errol Spence, man. He was so mad. He was in his feelings when Bud Crawford stopped Sean Porter, who's a durable fighter who's never been stopped before. Matter of fact, man, that stoppage put the man Sean Porter into permanent retirement, right? Right. El Spence was in his feelings. You remember? Remember how this dude walked out that arena and his feelings like he wanted to cry? Yeah, because he knows what's really gonna happen. He's just riding what the public perception is in the media and his fanboys. You know what I mean? That stoppage that Bud had on Sean Porter, he ain't want that really and truly. You know what I mean? Now I believe he didn't want that stoppage to happen because the fans will say, "Oh, look, Bud Crawford man stopped the man Sean Porter." I wasn't able to stop the man Sean Porter, although I dropped him. I thought he beat him convincingly, but a stoppage looks better than going the decision, especially with a durable, tough, rugged fighter like the man Sean Porter. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Do I believe the fight's gonna happen next? I highly doubt it. Because Errol Spence has been ducking this man for too long. Errol Spence has told y'all numerous times, or at least said it. Why would I fight you? Told Terrence Crawford to his face. Why would I fight you when I could go the easy route? Go get a belt and I'll fight you. Has he kept his promise and stood up like a man, 10 toes down, and his word be bond? Hell no. So it is what it is. Be prepared for Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence. A fight nobody's asking for, nobody want to see, but that's the route Errol Spence would rather go rather than get a legacy fight for the fattest payday he'll probably ever get in his career. And not only that, for undisputed, for all the straps at 147. Because you already know what time it is. If he loses that fight, he ain't gonna be holding nothing. No titles, no straps, no trinkets. Gonna have no bargaining power. You know what I mean? Same goes for the man Terrence Crawford. That's why it's an intriguing fight, and we want to see the fight. If Bud Crawford loses, he'll have no trinkets, nothing. You know what I mean? But time will tell. What's up, Mike 104? What's going on with you, man? Says, what's bracking? Kenny threw the towel and Sean held his head up higher than Spence when he walked out the arena and went to cry in the car like Debo took his chain. Yes, he did. That's exactly what the man L. Spence did. He went to cry in the car because, you know, the fight got stopped. You know what I mean? Them fellas got put on the canvas twice. You know what I mean? So, damn, man. L. Spence, man up, Slim. I mean, give this man a fair shake, a fair deal. And let's see the best fight that could be made in boxing, you know what I mean? Fellas are getting old, and y'all niggas ain't getting no popular, you know what I mean? Be Marsh Boxing, big up Mike 104, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm gone. One.